Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvena. I have Mike Godwin on my right, Dan Schultz on my left. We are going to be previewing next week's games in the A Division. First up, we have ACC versus the Blue Devils.
Game of the week?
I haven't even looked at the rest of the schedule yet, Dan.
Hey, I'm asking a question, I'm not saying.
Can I look at the rest of the schedule first?
No, it's not the game of the week.
It's one of them.
It could be. It could be.
What's better?
Drunk Monkeys versus the Best Squad. Be the
Okay,
game of
I
the
said
week.
so it's one of them.
Yes. Top two game of the week.
Fair enough. Okay.
Jumping the gun on the game of the week.
I'm just saying.
I like Bird Gang. I think that one could be a game of the week.
Two birds.
There it is with Bird.
Two
Not
birds
even
going
a
at
minute
it.
into the video.
Yeah.
Affleck's a duck. And the bird gang.
This experiment isn't working.
So, ACC versus Blue Devils. Dan, who you taking?
ACC.
Mike, who you taking?
Gotta go with ACC.
It's going to be 3 ACCs this week. Sorry, Blue
Sorry,
Devils.
sorry, Blue Devils.
If they had Randy, I might have lean towards the Blue Devils.
Need that 20 points.
I don't want the Blue Devils to comment on our video about us talking about Randy all the time. I think we need to hear from them that, they're over
Are they
Randy.
tired of it?
Huh?
Are they
Comment.
tired of hearing about Randy, you think?
Not tired, but just that, hey, it was a tough loss, but we're going to be a stronger team because of it.
No, they would never say that.
So it's kind of like Paul Pierce leaving Boston.
Exactly. Look how good Boston.
They treated him real nicely when they came back. See that?
Exactly.
Great.
Can you imagine when Randy makes his return eventually? The crowd
I don't think he can.
in the Blue Devils Stadium?
Is he going to go
Blue
back
Devils
to
Arena?
the Blue Devils?
Emotionally, it would be too
Or
much.
is he going to be like Jordan and go to the Wizards?
Randy's got some decisions to make.
Sure, a lot of teams
Guarantee
are
Randy
calling.
doesn't watch us.
I think ACC wins this game by about 5 points. I mean, it's going to be a close game.
It's definitely
Both of
gonna be
these
close.
teams are very good, but
Yeah, it seems like when ACC does win, it's by like 5 to 10 in that range. It's never a blowout.
if the Blue Devils win, it'll be because of their defense. If ACC wins, it'll be because of their guard play. Simple as that.
Next up, we have Brothers versus Urban Promise Wilmington.
Urban Promise Wilmington has a shot, but they're not going to win. They're still going to lose by about 10.
Dan, do you root for Urban Promise Wilmington?
Sure, absolutely I do. With the crowd they
If
have,
you bring a crowd like that,
I want
you
to
can't
hire
monitor
that
them.
crowd for my games. I've already said that. I will bring that crowd to my games.
Part of their crowd sticks around for the Battlefields game too.
Okay.
And the faculty is better at playing on TV rather than with a large crowd.
That's statistically
Prime
proven
time
true.
TV.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you're going Urban Promise?
No, I'm going Brothers. Get out of here. Go
Mike?
Brothers.
I'm going to go Urban Promise with the first win of the season. It's going to be a very low scoring. I'm going to say it's going to be a 35-32 Urban Promise win.
I think Urban Promise is going to give their fans something to cheer about. Not a win, but more points than they have been scoring. And they cheer every basket. Brothers is going to win this game. Next up, we have Affleck versus the Bird Gang.
Battle of the Birds.
You want to hear something? Affleck's going to win this game. They're
Affleck.
going to win 7-point victory for Affleck.
I'm going to go Bird Gang.
Shocking. Never saw that coming. Ever.
I'm still waiting for RT. He said he was going to do his own show about the league. I'm still waiting for it. I'm starting to think RT might be
that's-
more of a talker than a doer.
That's
said that
that's
in
copyright
one.
infringement,
He
and
might-
we will sue you if you try that.
He said that. in
No, I'm
one.
all for it. Post your show as long as it's appropriate. As long as the language is kept in check and. But yeah, I'm all for it.
Okay.
Who you taking, Mike?
Gotta go.
You just said gotta go, and then you go like, come on. You
That's
you
a
don't
tough
know.
one.
It
It
is
is
a tough call.
tough.
That's a tough
I mean, it was easy for me,
It was
but
easy
I
for
can
me
see how it'd be
too.
tough.
Yeah,
for
I
you.
gotta go Bird Gang.
So there it is. Bird Gang 2-1 favorite.
They've been around the league. They know how to win.
Next up,
Mark London's gonna have a big game.
Mark
5
London's probably.
points.
No, Mark London's suspended for his comments he made on Facebook.
Mike G for fish.
Next
one
up.
vote.
Next up, Mark's vote counts less than one. It's probably a negative vote.
again, statistically proven is true. That's just, it's science.
I have one signature on my petition. How
It's
many do
March,
you
it
have?
doesn't count.
How many do you
I
have,
didn't
Dan?
start a petition, because I have this.
I didn't start it either. Mark started it. I got one signature. How many signatures do you
That's
have?
just him out of spite.
Mark has been fined
He doesn't-
accordingly.
He doesn't mean it.
Mark is not going to play until he pays his 2K14 fine.
He owes you like $11.
Yeah, from all his losses he keeps taking in there.
He's not allowed to play anymore.
Nah, take it
He
away
owes
from
too
him.
much money.
We have to be like his father and just say, no more video games, Mark. Next up, in the game of the week. Dan, where are you going to be when this game's happening? Drunk Monkey versus the Best Squad. I know where I'm going to be. Glued to the TV screen.
What channel is it gonna be? The Ocho? Did we get the Ocho on board? ESPN the Ocho?
No, we are way far past the Ocho. Way far past it. ESPNU.
Is that a dodgeball quick?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, that's primarily, they're trying to get into recreational basketball too. You know what's, there probably is a channel for rec league basketball, we just haven't tapped into it yet.
We're going to look into that.
Okay.
More importantly,
Drunk Bucky's is gonna win this game, by the way. By like 3 points. And an overtime thriller.
you are not allowed to pick overtime. How
Look at his
dare
face.
you?
Look at his
How
face.
dare
Look at
you?
his face. Oh my gosh. I said overtime
How
thriller. Freaks
dare you
out.
pick
That's
Drunk
great.
Monkey?
How dare I pick Drunk? Whoa. Hey.
The best squad will win this game
Now, just like
by
Jimmy,
3 points.
just like Jimmy Fasano's gonna come after him.
72 to 69.
Steve Lee is gonna tear you apart for that.
Hey,
comment.
if Steve Lee has 5 points, could be a different story.
This will be the biggest test of the season for the Best Squad. If they win this game, I'm ready to say yes, they're the best squad right now.
I love
But-
upsets. This is gonna be one of them.
When
This
Drunk
is
Monkey
gonna be
beats
one.
them, it will put everything in perspective for the rest of the league.
Absolutely.
Drunk Monkey is still our champs,
Mhm.
and they are going to go for their 14th win in a row.
We have to wait 2 weeks for this.
2 weeks for this game. This could be a championship preview.
Very well could be.
All right, it's a long season, guys. They're getting a little ahead of themselves.
Do you think there's any chance it could be?
It could be, but there's a bunch of scenarios. You just gotta see how the season plays out. You gotta be patient, one game at a time.
This is a huge game. I can't wait. I know where I'm going to be at 7 o'clock at Tatnall too.
I thought you said you're gonna be watching on TV.
I said I know where I'm going to be. I was just saying what the
You're
game's
gonna be watching the TV while you're at that.
But if, there's any kind of technical difficulties with ESPNU.
Okay.
Next up, we have WSI, which I'm just going to shake my head when I say their team name because I was a huge WSI fan, but I'm really losing hope in them. First,
Need Roger back.
here
Roger,
we
come
go
back.
again. I think it is Roger Ingram they're missing. Here we go again.
This is gonna be a mercy rule game, again.
Huh?
Here we go again. It's gonna win by 30 points.
That would be WSI's 3rd mercy rule loss
really.
of the season.
Ouch.
Well, it's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Because I think, no, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Here we go again. It's a top 6 team.
Top 6, huh?
WSI's point differential is minus 26.3. They are almost average being mercy covered.
Yep.
They own 3.
Well,
Giving
that
up
point differential,
83
I would
points a
think.
game.
Yep.
Lord.
I'm worried about WSI. Yeah, here we go again. Is going to win this game pretty easy. I don't know if it's going to be mercy, but it's probably going to be right around that average of 26 points. I'm hoping they keep it under the mercy rule, just for the fans that come out and pay their good money to get into
I
these
think
games.
I gotta give mercy because here we go again, just letting everyone know that
They're
they're
angry.
here to stay.
Mhm.
They're a top team in this league.
Once you see them up by 15, everyone's just gonna be like, ah, here we go again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a mercy rule.
They're here to
Stay
stay.
there.
Next up, we have Toon Squad versus the Tigers.
Speaking of mercy rule.
Toon Squad, don't show. Don't do it.
Sorry guys, Toon Squad. Hey, you got one of your wins already this season. Take that as a moral
Toon
victory.
Squad's gonna need a huge game from just about everyone on their team.
I think Derrick
To
Henry.
not get mercy.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry's gonna go for a solid.
Oh no, this is a big
17
test for him.
points.
Now, this is a
17
big
points.
test for him. So Ricky,
Don't call out Derrick Henry. I've learned
Yeah,
back.
no Ricky on Tigers.
oh no,
He's correct.
Kawana. I'm sorry.
Kawana.
Yeah, he doesn't. Oh man.
It happens.
Just,
It
It's a
happens.
brain fart. That's all it was.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, but
Kawana's just as good as Ricky.
Quan's probably better than Ricky in my opinion.
I hope Ricky doesn't watch.
I usually tell him when you say something, and he's like, "Dan said that about me."
He says it like that. Now I feel bad.
It's
But
like that. He looks hurt
Ricky
whenever I
is
tell him.
known to take himself out of the game with 10 minutes left. Kawana doesn't do that.
That's probably because the Crew are up by 30, and
More importantly,
the Tigers are going to win this game by mercy.
Yes.
more importantly, this time in 2 weeks from now, will Quana be able to be serving us doubles?
That's a big question because I'm really hungry. It's just like it was 11.
I'm due for a double right
He's the
now.
top big man in this league. Top big
He is.
man.
But it's a big responsibility to be here every Tuesday morning to serve doubles.
He'll make it happen.
Okay.
We'll adjust the show to his schedule if
You
necessary.
can never not have enough double
Probably not,
doubles.
but so Tigers.
Do we even need a tally? Come on.
The fans want a final tally,
Okay.
so we do it for them.
Okay.
Next up, we have Grim Squad, who is now on a 1-game win streak versus one of the hottest teams in the league, Hot Shots
A
A.
1-game win streak, huh? Hot Shots A is going to win this game by 20 points.
More importantly, does Jeff Jones, is this the week he drops 40?
No, because I think Grim Squad is a very good defensive team, and they'll double them if they have to.
But then that leaves whoever
Edwin, Lewis,
who can all score the basketball.
yeah. So, yeah, it's
Call
gonna
mercy.
be. No, that's disrespectful. Grim Squad, I wouldn't say mercy, but it's going to be a rough game.
Yeah, it's not going to be mercy. I don't think
Yes.
Grim Squad will allow that to happen. I think it's probably going to be 15-point win for Hot Shots A. But, I mean, now that Jeff Jones is on this Subway diet, I don't think anyone can stop him. I don't think he can only stop himself.
So many points for
he's
Subway.
buying Subway right now. Getting his,
So many Subway points this week. I think we really need to add them as
oh,
a
I just saw him in Subway yesterday.
See on those Subway commercials with like all those athletes?
Yeah, like Michael Phelps and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. He's just as big time as him.
Mhm. Yeah.
Next up, we have the Crew versus the Dynasty.
Don't say their name now. That's not their name anymore. We're gonna think of a new name. for
The
them.
Crew versus Omar's team.
Okay, that's
The
a good
Crew
name.
versus
That's a catchy
the
name.
Turner family.
Could you just
Burners.
now I know this might be unethical. Could you call Omar's team and just tell them that the Crew forfeited, and then just give the Crew the win? Because why?
Now, why would you do that, Dan?
Because the Crew's gonna win by like 40 points when the game's called.
Does the Dynasty have the toughest schedule in the league right now?
I think
Outside of Prestige Worldwide?
that's due to computer.
Blame the computer. Blame an inanimate object.
It's like the computer didn't like Dynasty.
Well, because they were like, oh, they think they're a dynasty, huh? And then they just gave them that schedule. That's what I think would happen.
Mercy rule?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Mercy rule?
Yeah.
3 mercy rules.
Sorry, I'm
So
sorry.
Dynasty, it's going to be a win in our eyes if it's not a mercy rule. We're probably talking like the Crew. If they watch it, they're probably like, oh, I guess everyone to give a couple guys a week off. So maybe it won't be a mercy rule just because of us.
Yeah.
Because of us. You're welcome.
We deserve a lot of credit.
Next up, Flightskin versus Rock Nation.
I'm expecting a big move from Flightskin, and that's to move down to the B division if they can still do it.
I mean, this won't be a mercy rule. I think it'll probably be within 12 points.
That's fair.
I'm looking at like a 60 to 48 point game.
Yep, I agree.
Definitely going to be lower scoring than the average A game.
Yeah, I mean,
Rock Nation, Rock Nation, Rock Nation.
done.
I feel like we have had a lot of them across the boards today.
Some have been some very easy games to predict,
Yeah.
and I probably didn't get a single game wrong. So if you guys both agreed with me on these, you're probably looking pretty good.
Yep.
All right, that's going to wrap up our A division predictions and previews. Mike, anything for you?
Nothing from me except best squad upset. Biggest pick of the week.
Drunk monkeys. I'm on you. Hey. I'm not gonna say what a week.
All right, wrap it up. See everybody in 2 weeks.
That's how you should